Oh shit. Let's go, everyone.
Are you able to see me? Because
Yep,
I
I can
can't see
see you,
myself again. Okay, let's
and I
go.
can hear you now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Hoagies and Pierogis.
It's a hoagie, it's a pierogi. You put them together, sometimes we get good things. Other times, it's just fucking hilarious. Woo!
Hoagies and Pierogis don't really go together unless they're me and you. Oh, how you doing,
Oh,
RJ?
I'm really tired. I'm drained. I had a I've had an interesting last week altogether since we last recorded. So, a lot of good things, a couple bad things. Not really bad things, just things have happened there. I'm like, so I think I might have talked about it before on here where I said I was doing the Tough Mudder coming up with my friend Shane and other friends that I swam with, and we did it yesterday. And oh my God, my entire body is just like, after my entire body was just an entire cramp waiting to happen. And today I just feel like a giant bruise.
So
My
the tough.
knees feel like my patellas are just which are like your kneecaps for anyone who doesn't know. It just feels like they're dust.
So the Tough Mudder is the one with like the obstacles and shit, right?
Yeah, it was 9 miles with 30 obstacles.
Oh, oh my, 9 miles?
Yes, in Slippery Rock, PA. So it was very, very
Oh
hilly.
no.
Lots
And,
of hills.
and it was probably like 55 degrees.
It was like 70, and it wasn't
Oh,
really
that's not bad.
too bad, but you're constantly getting wet and muddy throughout it, and it's not until the end where it got bad, where the sun kind of started to go away and it started to drizzle a little bit.
Mm.
And I was like, this sucks. And I didn't feel too bad during it. Like, I felt good cardio wise, even though I haven't been able to work out as much since I got back to school. But I felt okay
Train
there.
for it.
It was just like muscles. Like, I should have eaten more that morning. And I don't know. After I finished, I didn't know what was wrong with me. I felt like I was hungover. I was like, I need food, but I don't want food. I just know I need calories in me. So, and then we went out, so that wasn't like the smartest. But we weren't out too late. We left Tequila Cowboy by like midnight, a little after midnight.
Oh, that's good.
So, yeah, we were all pretty tired. We
No
hung
one
out a
got
little
kicked
bit.
out. Too tired to get
No,
kicked out.
we got kicked out. We just kind of sat in our place and just hung out and talked. It was a good time. Had a lot of fun. Um, and it looks like we're planning to do one again in May in
Oh, you're gonna
Philly.
do another one.
Yeah, it's in Philly, but it's actually funny enough. It's literally Paul said, our friend Paul, who used to swim with us, who got us all together, got to kind of do this pretty much. He said it's in Philly. I was like, oh, where is it actually? Because I feel like it might be close to where I grew up.
Yeah.
It's literally in my hometown. I was like, well, fuck. Now I definitely have to do it.
Hell yeah, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Right now I'm updating my payment information for the Roberto Clemente jersey that I'm about to bid on.
Oh, well, speaking of the Pirates, we did where we went to dinner. We walked from dinner to the bars, and we passed by PNC Park. As I don't know who it was, but someone hit a home run last night around 9 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what inning that would have been, but
It may have been a Cubs home run.
no, it was a Pirates home run because the fireworks went off and everything.
Who was it last night? I can't remember.
I don't know.
I wasn't really paying attention to the game after the first 7 innings. Then they blew it, like they always do.
Yeah, tonight might be the first night I'll have another screen on that I might be paying attention more to than football, because I'm going to bet Aaron's Judge to hit one, maybe two homers tonight. Just I ever since he's been getting close, I just every night I'm just betting him to hit a homer. So I'm kind of excited for that. And I cashed a bet for Pujols to get his 700th. That was awesome. I was so happy about that.
Wait, you bet that he would do it?
Yeah, it was when he had uh 693. I bet they put up an exclusive for Pujols to get over 6.5 home runs the rest of the year. and I won like $60.
Hell yeah.
I was like, let's go. It was
That's
awesome. I know.
How about that other bet?
Yeah, so I was wondering if we were going to talk about that or not.
RJ with the
I
bet
figured.
of the year, dude.
What I have to look at, it was like plus 32,000 or 31,000, something like
It was
that.
like plus 31,000, like
Yeah,
164.
841 or something. Yeah, it was something like that. So on a whim, Shane texted me about, we were bored in the middle of the week. Wanted to bet. I wanted to like bet on something. So he was like, "I'm gonna bet on every pitcher to have over 3.5 strikeouts tonight." And I was like, "Cool, I'll do that too." And I wasn't able to do it on DraftKings.
Mm-hmm.
So then I decided, I was like, "All right, I'll go over to Barstool Sportsbook on mine," and I was like, "Let me just pick out a couple that I like, just their straight line. Just look at their ERAs, and I take like their strikeouts divided by games played to see their average. I don't know if that's how you do it, but that's how I went about it.
It's usually so. Well, the way they measure it is strikeouts per 9 innings. So like
Okay.
a nine Ks per nine is one strikeout per inning.
Okay. So yeah, I just took like the yeah, like I said, their strikeouts divided by the games played because I was like, can they get over their line? And I put nine together, and it hit in a miraculous fashion at the end, where everything else had hit, and all it was on was this fucking San Francisco Giants pitcher, and the game was delayed for over an hour, and I had to sit and wait for this game to start. And Ian's texting me the whole time like, "This isn't good for pitchers," and this and that. And then he's going through, and he's pitching well, but he's pitching so that they'll hit and get out. And Ian, that you texted me and you said, "Fuck,
Mm-hmm.
they're trying to go fast so they can get through 5 innings so it'll count." And
Yeah.
that's I put you on do not disturb after that. I was like, I can't hear any more from Ian. He knows too much about baseball right now for my dumb like non-baseball brain to accept. So he finally gets it and literally gets pulled like the next batter. And I was like, holy shit. So it was like $5 to win 1,500, and it was electric. I called Ian screaming into the phone afterwards. I
That
was
was
like,
awesome. I
it
was
was,
cheering for you the whole time. I was like, yes, yes, yes. Because you were like, oh, so this Ronesy guy is good, huh? You
yeah.
got you got 10 strikeouts in 5 innings.
I don't think I even put him in it though.
You
Did I?
did. He was in it. Yeah.
I did.
It was
Okay, good.
plus
I can't remember.
I think it was 4.5.
Right. It was like, no, it was like 3.5, which is weird. Not his line's not weird, but the fact he
Oh wait,
had,
no, it was like 2.5 because he got it in the first. He had three, or no, it was 3.5.
no,
It
yeah,
was
none of
three and a
them,
half.
all the
You're right.
lowest ones
You're
were
right.
3.5. But I just don't understand. I mean, I get the bullpen probably got smashed, but to have 10 strikeouts and your team lose 14-2 is very sad. But yeah, it set me up very nicely for the weekend. Is your picture all fucked up? Because you're all pixelated for me.
Am I all
All this,
pixelated? I'm fine. I'm fine on my
okay.
end.
It's recording on your end that I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, we might have another situation where it's like that the birthday episode.
Oh my, wait, was that the storm?
Yeah,
Oh, I hope
where we can
it fucked
hear it
up.
fine. Dude, it's been
Uh,
thundering all day.
no, no, it's not. It's been nice here, so I
I
don't know
mean,
about nice.
it's
Okay,
yeah, it hasn't rained in a while, but it was
yeah.
just thundering nonstop earlier.
But yeah, so that was my weekend. Like I said, I'm a little low energy, but it was a good time. That set me up very nicely for the weekend to just be like, Reagan, I'll pay for everything this weekend. So
Hell yeah. Did you
yeah,
see this the Pirates lobster saga?
no, I feel like I heard something about something like that, but I don't know what it
So
was.
someone posted to the Pirate subreddit, do you think I could bring a fully cooked lobster into PNC Park? and everyone was like, yeah, you can
Yeah,
totally do it. The one guy was like, I brought in a sub before, so if you just wrap it in sub paper, you can
yeah,
just get it in.
it should be easy to do that. They let
Yeah.
like as much as the rules are like the rules are kind of strict for letting stuff into stadiums. It's still like they let you get in with so much that I wouldn't think you could get in with, and I don't understand. But
They've been MLB stadiums have been really lax these past like 2 years.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, like I said, when we did security for the Steelers games, it was like I was like, I didn't know you could bring some of these things in, but you have to have like a clear bag to get in, or if you have a bag that's a bit of a certain size,
yeah.
you like can't bring it in. And people are like fucking bringing in. And they're like just leaving Louis Vuitton bags behind because they're like, oh, I can't bring it.
Whoa, what the
Yes.
hell?
I
That's
know.
kind of absurd. But let's see here. I'm gonna set an alarm so I don't miss this bid.
Oh no, give it to Travis Etienne.
So let's see
I
here.
picked him up in fantasy thinking he was going to be like great, and he's done dick all.
457 on
Oh,
the alarm for.
did I
So
send you the other bet that I hit on Thursday night that I didn't even realize I hit?
which one is that?
I hit a same game parlay for the Thursday night game. That I did by accident. Like I put it together and I wanted to bet. Well, I wanted to bet Chubb and Najee Harris, or no, Chubb and what's the other guy's name? The other running back for the Browns. I wanted to bet both of them. Yeah, I wanted both of them to score, and I actually bet Najee Harris instead, and I won because I bet that instead of Hunt. And
Nice.
it was like 5 to win 250 or 200, and I woke up. I was at work. I was sitting on the toilet going, taking my morning poop, and I open up my DraftKings. I'm like, where did this $200 come from? Because I went to bed in the middle of the game because I thought the game was like awful. It was a terrible game.
It was a pretty bad game, but that's the greatest feeling ever, just waking up to money.
I know. I said it to Shane. I was like, I didn't know I hit this last night. I didn't even know I was close when I went to bed.
Oh my god. But what was nothing really happened in the Thursday night game. It was kind of uneventful.
Yeah.
Uh Kenny Pickett caught a pass, I think, didn't he?
I don't know. I stopped watching after like halftime because I was
Oh
like,
no,
this
Pickens. It was
sucks.
Pickens that caught the
Oh yeah, he had that
Jesus,
crazy
not
catch.
Pickett.
He had that crazy catch. Yeah, that was awesome.
People were comparing it to OBJ. It was pretty awesome.
I said to Shane, I was like, I now have a new favorite, uh, like catch of all time. A new favorite Steelers catch. Used to be the Santonio Holmes, and now it's that. Like I thought that was so cool.
Oh man, I still think that Santonio Holmes catch is it's up there is probably one of the greatest catches in clutch time, you know.
It's one of the most impressive things I've ever watched in my life. I don't. He was. It just everything that went into that catch is insane. I love going back and watching it, and I think it should be the first, like, number one all time of top 10 plays or like
It,
top plays in NFL.
it's definitely up there. It has to be top 5
The
I think
fuck
for
out of
sure.
here! Get the fuck out of my face with the catch with the San Francisco 49ers, where it was
Oh yeah.
where he just makes a normal catch in the back. I think we've had this discussion before, actually.
I don't know if we have the immaculate reception like
When the ball
it's
bounced off
bullshit.
someone's knee right into his hands. Oh, because that was really hard. I mean, it was crazy
You
situation,
can't
but
catch a pass after it's tipped. That was such a dumb rule. You can't catch a pass after it's tipped. Like what the fuck were they thinking?
I don't know. Anyway,
But
let's get
Sam,
into a little
this
bit of
game, college?
yeah. Let's get into a little bit of college.
This game would have been like 0-0 if there were no tip passes.
Yeah,
Clemson, Wake Forest. I think there were a lot of tip passes, but
in this
they were all
game.
wobbly bombs.
So like I said, I wasn't able to watch much. Like I was doing that Tough Mudder, so I wasn't able to watch much of like a lot of games. I caught a decent amount of the like late night games,
Mm-hmm.
but these early games, Clemson. I thought Clemson was really gonna like snuff Wake Forest out because I thought their defense was so good.
Me
And when
too.
I like
Wake Forest just kept coming back.
yeah, I got done and like I immediately went to my phone to check scores, and I was like, holy fuck! Like Wake was winning. I would have loved if Wake could have won. I like when there's chaos in the NFL or in college football. It makes everything more fun.
Me too.
And
Me too.
there was a little bit of chaos.
Yeah.
I know one I know one game you're probably pretty happy about, and I want you to guess what it is. What
Well,
do you think?
I was just gonna say, what did I say though? This is gonna be one of those games that was 50-50 or 50-0, and I'm
Hey,
glad that I was right about the former.
yeah, I'll tell you what. This was a weekend for overs, man. Lots of high scoring games, and
Hmm.
it was very profitable to bet the over, which I love to do, and I bet a lot of them. Some of them didn't hit, but oh my God, so many were insane.
This Florida Tennessee game was great.
That was a crazy game. I had Tennessee, but I had them at like -10, and Florida had that late cover, the back.
Oh yeah.
Fuck. And then I saw they got the ball back again, and I was like, holy fuck, are they just going to come back and win outright? So we were at dinner, and I put it on my phone for Shane and I to watch. And then as soon as I put it on, he threw the interception. I was like,
Yeah.
like that
Dude,
wouldn't have changed any of my bets or anything, but I was like, I just feel like, I don't know, I'm kind of rooting for Tennessee this year.
I am too. Hendon Hooker is the real deal.
I love him.
He looked like a monster. Dude,
Yeah.
I understand where all the Randall Cunningham like comparisons are coming from.
He's good. I think he'll be a nice like late first round pick next year. Well, I don't know. He could rise up the ranks, but
I
it's
think he
gonna be
will. I think he definitely will.
it's gonna be hard to bypass as far as NFL draft goes. It's gonna be hard to bypass Bryce Young and C.J. Stroud because they just both look really good. I mean, Ohio State just picked Wisconsin apart yesterday. That was one of the games I watched like the first part of.
They
Shane and
did.
I,
What was the final score? 44 or
it
14,
was
I think.
52 to like 14.
Oh my god.
Shane and I looked at each other and we're like, let's bet the it was 52-21. We were like, let's bet the alternate spread. Shane bet it at he got it at like 31 or something. And the
Hmm.
biggest I could get was 28.5. So my bet my bet covered. And his didn't. I kept every time like I'd be like, mine's still covering. He'd be like, mine's not. I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean they were moving the ball so smoothly down the field. It's just so clean. And they haven't played like anyone crazy, and they struggled against Notre Dame, which I don't know how much you can really put into that. They're so good. They are very good, and it's very scary that we have to play them. I'm not. I'm not excited for that.
Sorry, I just put my
You bid in?
well, not yet. I have it typed out. And I have click on bid now ready to go. That should be good. But
Yeah, I'm
well,
just looking at top
sorry,
25
what was the last
scores
game you
here.
just said?
We were talking about Ohio State, but let's. I want to go down from like
That was the ones I didn't. One
there
of the
was
ones I didn't watch.
some other like non top 25 games, but we'll just stick with top 25 here. Like,
Oh, dude, Arkansas, Texas A&M. You have to feel so bad for Arkansas. Oh my God, to lose it on like that
yeah, I
fumble
saw
recovery
that. That was
TD, and
weird.
then the fucking
The doink
the
off the top.
yeah kick went right off the top, like the top edge of the upright.
You know, that's that.
Man,
Like I said, I think I said it last week. Like that game is always just so weird. Like weird shit happens. Even when Arkansas was the worst team in the FBS, they still would give A&M fits, and they looked like they were running away with that game for a while there. And I hated their uniforms. Those uniforms were gross. I don't know why. The chrome hog on the helmet with the fucking all white, I don't know. It just looks so
Chrome
ugly to
hog.
me. Yeah, it was like shiny. Like, no, nothing about Arkansas should be shiny. No offense to Arkansas, but you know, you're Arkansas.
That's a good name for your dick. Not your dick, but
Shiny,
a dick
shiny
in
hog.
general.
The
Chrome
shiny
hog.
hog. Chrome hog. Yeah, right after a clean waxing.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
But we
This
did get. Go ahead. Go ahead.
upset, upset, upset,
I think we
upset,
were both about to go
upset,
to.
upset, upset. Kansas State and Oklahoma.
Oh, I was thinking of a different one, but yeah, that Kansas State man, Andrea Martinez, holy shit, He looked like a god out there last
He
night.
was
Oklahoma
playing
made
out
him
of
look
his mind.
so good, and he was awful at Nebraska. He was there for 4 years and was never good. Excuse me. And I don't know why I was so dumb to bet Oklahoma because Kansas State always gives Oklahoma fit. I mean, it's exactly like Arkansas A&M. They always give Oklahoma fits, and I just didn't listen to myself. And I talked myself out of it and bet Oklahoma. And the whole time we're at McFadden's and I'm watching it, I'm like, this is just stupid. What am I doing? This is the dumbest bet I've ever made in my life. And they lost. And Oklahoma after, well, was it last week that they just waxed Nebraska? And then they come in this week and do that. I don't know how I didn't sniff that out. That was such a perfect letdown spot. I feel like the dumbest person the more I think about it.
No, it's. I mean, hey, Adrian Martinez got revenge for his old team.
He did. Did. He's the Big 12 is very interesting now because we got 2 more upset alerts coming up, Ian. Because there's a team in Austin that lost this week, who I think could still end up winning the Big 12 when they get their quarterback back.
Well, yeah, that's true. They are without their.
Because I think he's back like
QB1.
next week or the week after. And
Ewers, right?
Yeah. And Texas.
Cam Ewers.
Quinn Ewers.
Quinn Ewers.
But yeah, Texas. What the fuck? Like every year, everyone. And I don't know, I don't know if you can blame it this time. Like if Quinn Ewers was starting and they lost to Texas Tech, I'd be like, this is the same old Texas. But Texas Tech is just big game after big game every week. They had that overtime game against Houston the other week.
Countdown to the bid. 5, 4, 3, 2, bid now.
Will you say how much you bid, or will you keep that disclosed?
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. It didn't work. What happened?
Your maximum bid is confirmed. Back to auctions. My heart's beating out of my chest right now.
What are you auctioning on?
It is a Roberto Clemente game used.
Sorry, I knew what it was, but what like site is it? Like
Oh, it's just auctions.mlb.com.
Oh, okay. Nice. It's pretty dope. Oh shit! Holy fuck! Marcus Mariota just got blown up. Jesus Christ! Go, Travis.
Wait, it's going. Wait, why did it stop?
This isn't good. Wait, what stopped?
Post date 5:05:13 p.m. Okay. So there's still like another 4 minutes left on it for some reason.
Shit!
God damn it!
I didn't realize that.
Dude, this is giving me fucking.
Wait, when does it start? It doesn't start now. It starts at 5.
No, it was supposed to end at 5 o'clock.
And
now it says it ends at 5:05.
Oh, and you
5:05:13 p.m.
And you just put your bid in?
Yeah, so right now I think I'm in the lead. God, this is awesome podcasting. Sorry.
You're fine. I'm just watching the games while you do this. We might be on upset alert down in Jacksonville too.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But what was it? Oh, dude, I was so mad. Right after the Oklahoma game, I'm pretty sure the USC Oregon State game was on.
What a fucking horrible game. Oh my God.
Terrible. I couldn't watch any of it though because it was on the Pac-12 network.
Oh,
which is like the only one not on fucking YouTube TV.
We need to talk about that. The Pac-12, and they're lucky that Oregon State didn't win that game, because if Oregon State had that kind of an upset against USC, who's looking like they might be the darling of that conference for now, and no one could watch it, that is the stupidest thing you could possibly do. And it's probably part of the reason USC and UCLA are going to the Big Ten, because Big Ten Network is actually on things, and they're just Pac-12 is just dumb.
Seriously,
they fucked me during March Madness. I was trying to watch a game I bet on, but fucking God, it was like Arizona, Colorado. I was trying to bet on and watch, and I had to like figure out a way to get into like on Pac-12 Network. So fuck the Pac-12.
Arizona, Colorado. What a game.
It was a game that Colorado upset Arizona too. I managed to get it. You had to like
Oh shit.
you had to like go on the Pac-12 website to watch it. So I was watching it on my laptop. I was like, this is awful. Fuck you, Pac-12. That's why you're gonna get left out of the playoff again this year.
Oh shit. Wait, you have a feeling that
I don't know, probably.
Penn State's gonna be left out.
No. The Pac-12 is gonna be left out.
Oh, the Pac-12 is gonna be left out. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's very possible that. Anyway.
Well,
but,
yeah, because Washington State almost did it too.
Yeah, I didn't realize.
State almost beat Oregon.
That game was kind of shitty earlier, and then what happened? I was checking the score, and then all of a sudden I look
Washington State completely blew it.
I didn't realize
down the field to I think it was like, I don't know what the final score was, but
I'm looking at it was 44-41. When did that happen? When did they just start scoring a bunch?
I think there was a pick six at the end for Oregon to go up 44 to whatever it was, and then I think I don't know. Washington State must have kicked a field goal and then tried the onside kick or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
You have been outbid. That's some bullshit.
Oh no. The biggest upset of the weekend is Miami getting like. I mean, this wasn't even close. Middle Tennessee just put the absolute fucking stamp on Miami as a fraud. Blowing them out. 45-31. That made me not feel good. I thought, Miami's been doing this to us year in and year out. They're like, Miami's finally got the quarterback. It was whoever the fuck it was last year. This year it's Van Dyke, and they don't have it.
Nope.
And I don't understand.
I don't know what Miami's doing down there. Too much.
They have so much history, and maybe. But there's so much history, and if like they could, I don't know. There's so much talent down there too, and I feel like what kid wouldn't want to go to play football in Miami? I don't know. It's just weird. It's very weird.
It is. What else for
college
football?
The only other thing I think I wanted to talk about, what was it? Oh, two other games, at least off the top. Georgia somehow letting up 22 points to a MAC team.
It was looking a little bit hairy there for a second.
And like I said, I didn't get to watch it, so they're still number one this week.
Mm-hmm.
But it was kind of weird. Like I don't know if it's something where it should make you worry, or like maybe they're just kind of taking their foot off the gas and they're like, let's just chill because we're playing a MAC team. But I feel like you're a team that's that good. Those MAC teams you should like destroy.
Dude, put some respect on Julian Edelman's alma mater. Like, come on. Come on.
They're fairly good. They're a good MAC team, but like.
Well, it's hilarious in his podcast with Sam Morril. Julian Edelman keeps going like, "Yeah, we were a MAC team, so I was just at home watching all the games on New Year's. We never went to bowl games or anything like that."
And then the other one is Maryland, Michigan, which I thought Michigan was going to blow Maryland's doors off.
They almost blew it.
Yeah. There were a while there, it was looking really hairy down in Ann Arbor, up in Ann Arbor. Like
it was 17-13 Maryland for a little bit.
I'm very scared. That's my nerves for a Michigan game in 2 weeks against Penn State. I'm going to be very excited for that, and I may or may not be very drunk for it. I don't know. I'm excited if I just want to like. I think I might just like not because I need to just chill. Because then I can't be, if we lose, I can't be depressed and as drunk as I would be if I during that game if I plan on drinking.
That is totally fair.
But
oh, the timer resets every time someone fucking puts in a new bid. God damn it.
Oh, what? That's stupid.
It adds an extra 5 minutes.
That's dumb.
That's too much time.
Oh my god, Aaron Rodgers, what the fuck was that?
Speaking of what the fuck was that? There have been a lot of what the fuck was that kind of throws going on in the NFL.
Today, the first play today was kind of weird, kind of crazy. Shit was going on, and I don't know.
It seemed like okay, so we'll go over this Colts Chiefs game first.
Yeah, let's start with that. Let's break down every game so far. Let's really do it.
The Colts were rolling for a little bit there. It looked like the Chiefs had come back and gained control of things, but then they just stopped scoring. It was 17-13 for the longest time.
Yeah, that game I thought was like would have been easy for the Chiefs to just kill the Colts, like, and I don't even think Jonathan Taylor scored today. No.
No. Oh, one of the best plays I saw. They were going for it on 4th down, and Jonathan Taylor goes to jump over the line, and right when he jumps, the D lineman
just
pushed his chest and
I saw
jumped
that
back.
And,
that
was crazy.
Kept him from crossing the line.
Oh, not Alan Lazard. Fuck.
But yeah, that just goes to show every single player on that field is athletic as fuck.
Yeah. I don't like every week I bet Juju to score, and it just hasn't happened, and I'm just gonna keep doing it because I'm like he should be
happen eventually.
Yeah, but he should be like. I feel like it should be like a bona fide number one in that offense by this point, and he's like not. I feel like they don't really use him. I'd have to look at the stats and see how much they.
He had an all right game today.
He had one long like catch and run.
Yeah.
Let's see receiving. It's not giving me what I want.
He definitely could be doing better, but I think Kelsey is the main guy still.
There were a lot of people in the betting community that kind of sniffed that out as like a Colts were going to win that game, and I don't know. These are the games where I'm like, what the fuck, NFL? I didn't bet on the Chiefs because there's too many people saying like the Colts might just end up winning it that I was like, I'm just staying away. I'm not even gonna. But, whew,
yeah,
that was weird. That was a weird game, and I thought when the Colts scored, I'm like, there you go. Too much time on the clock for let's fucking go, Mike Williams. Too much time on the clock for Patrick Mahomes, and he just threw an interception.
Mahomes.
Do I say it weird?
A little bit with a Philly accent. You say it with that Philly kind of.
Patrick Mahomes. We can skip over Bengals Jets. Bengals, kind of come back.
That was just garbage.
That was the game that that was the game Red Zone was just like, all right, we don't need to give any updates on this anymore.
Yeah, because they were never like oh, Joe Mixon got me 6.8 points. He is one of my top scorers.
That's sad. Your top scorers was 6
yeah. So right now, my top two are Deontay Johnson got me 16, and then the Eagles defense got me 17.
Oh,
yeah. I don't think anyone besides Debo is gonna get close.
No.
I think Debo should have a field day against the 49ers tonight.
I am not excited to watch that game tonight. It's gonna be such an awful game. Unless the Denver Broncos figure something out all of a sudden, figure out how to play football.
Yeah.
It's going to suck because the 49ers are going to be able to just do whatever they want. And with Jimmy G back, they're just going to run the ball and just run free. And it's going to be like a 24-7 game. Now, I'm going to say 27-7. That's a final score prediction right there from me. It's just never even going to be close.
Yeah. I mean, the Denver played fucking the Texans and the Seahawks. So they really haven't had like a crazy good defense like the 49ers yet.
Yeah. So they're just going to do okay, they might just it's going to be 29-0 because they're going to get a safety. We're going to get a safety because I will not trust the Denver Broncos at all. They suck. Fuck them. Fuck Nathaniel Hackett. Feed Javonte Williams, idiots.
I don't know. Just do stuff that makes sense. And I don't, you know,
don't do
that makes sense.
Hey, here's a great coaching tip for you. Don't do stupid things.
Exactly. Don't do stupid shit. Speaking of stupid shit, how about the Bills Dolphins game? There's some stupid shit in that game.
That game, it's always these games where I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great. Like it was a close game, but I was expecting like fucking 45-43 or something like that.
Yeah, something crazy.
Like the Bills had an entire like rookie starting in the back as defensive backs. Like Dolphins, just I don't know about them yet. No, 21-19, and it was like a good game, but I don't know. I was expecting a real big shootout, and just be like one of like the top games of the year.
Yeah.
And then they just what a terrible ending.
Tua came out of the game at one point. Josh Allen would not stop throwing the ball to fucking Diggs. I would not be shocked if Diggs had fucking 30 targets today. It was absurd. I think he threw it to Gabe Davis like 2 other times. Isaiah McKenzie was getting a lot of work too.
He was. He had some nice catches too. He had some really nice catches. He had one that Josh Allen just dropped right in the goddamn bucket for him.
Yeah, I think he's the breakout.
Did you see the video of their offensive coordinator just losing his fucking mind in the box when they didn't spike the ball in time?
No.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, in the booth.
Yeah, and then they covered up the camera.
Just picking shit up and just slamming it back down. And then they had to go like, yeah.
Oh
God, that was too good.
That's crazy. I don't know. This is another game where I think the Bills were flying a little too high, and I'm not that surprised that the Dolphins won. Tua looks like he might, give him some good weapons. Two of the fastest players in the league.
Yeah.
And things start to work out.
That reminds me something you said. You said they came in a little bit too like we're on top of the world.
The Bills yeah. And maybe not even
that was like their whole attitude. Even if they would have won today, I still would have said I did want to say that today.
Yeah, like
they're not carrying themselves like an elite team.
No, and I wouldn't even say like they definitely. I mean, after the first 2 games, how can you kind of not? You beat the former Super Bowl champions. You play, the former number 1 seeds, like last year's number 1 seed in the AFC, and you just blow both their doors off. So, it's kind of hard to not come in with such confidence like that. But, it was everyone else in the world that was like the Bills just might not lose this year, and it's like, well, they're going to.
Yeah.
They're going to lose at some point, and this division might be a little bit more of a fight than people thought.
Yeah, unfortunately though, I guess that's a good lead into the Patriots-Ravens game. Mac Jones may have seriously injured his ankle.
Oh, really?
It was on the last
drive.
I
didn't see that.
His leg, someone fell on his leg. It wasn't malicious at all, but he was getting tackled and his ankle turned the fucking wrong way. So I think it's at least what?
That offense is going to be high flying next week with Bailey Zappi slinging the ball all over the field, Ian.
Well, guess what? That's too bad. He doesn't even dress for the games. It's going to be Brian Hoyer.
I know. I know. It's Brian Hoyer. It's just funny. But that game was I don't know. The Ravens, who historically, great offensive or not offensive, defensive teams, they've turned into a Big 12 team. They just put up endless points. Lamar's dealing it all over the place, dishing out throws, scoring on his own, doing everything, playing for that fucking contract. And he's like, I'm putting up 35 points a week, guys. What do you want me to do? And the defense is, I don't know what they're doing. They're just letting people score. The Patriots, who's, no offense, Ian, their offense is nothing to sneeze at. It's not very good. And
it's not.
They let them score how many points? 26?
26, yeah.
It's unacceptable. Who'd they play last week or that they lost? Oh.
The Ravens?
Well, yeah, that's right. The Dolphins.
Yeah, they lost to the Dolphins.
The Dolphins, who, seem like they might actually be good. But good Lord, they were up by so much.
Dude, that was the most frustrating fourth quarter of Patriots football I think I've ever watched.
Yeah, was there like two turnovers?
I think it was 2 fumbles and an interception.
Oh.
It was just terrible. Just terrible. I think Mark Andrews had 2 touchdowns. I think he almost had a third.
I think Andrews had 2. Lamar had 2. Duvernay had 1. He's kind of. I thought Bateman was going to end up being that number 1 receiver, but Duvernay has really been showing one out.
Yeah, Bateman had a fumble today.
Yeah, he was the one that I thought he got that catch. Ravens are moving the ball. It's good. Nope. He just dropped it right away. I was like, oh, no. Reagan's not going to be happy. That's a drive home 5.5 hours tonight after all that and just watch the Ravens lose. That would have been sad. But, yeah, I don't know, man. They need something.
I might be getting kicked out of this Pirates bid here. This is my last one.
Oh, no.
Last little thing I got. I can't go higher than that.
Getting too pricey.
Yep.
I don't know. Do we? I didn't really pay attention to this this Texans Bears game at all.
That was interesting. It was
a good game, but
20-20, and then the Texans were driving down the field, and they decided to throw it for some reason.
Yeah, 2 teams that I just I don't know. Didn't really have an interest in. Justin Fields. They won, and Justin Fields threw God, so many fucking interceptions.
He had 99 yards in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just don't throw it with him. The Bears, it doesn't seem like the Bears are any different than they were last year. Even with new GM, new coach, it's they don't throw it with Justin Fields because I feel like he can throw the ball, but they just don't. They just don't, and I don't get it. It's very weird.
He can zip it. He definitely can zip it.
Can and he
know that. But God, it was just horrendous. It was just a bad day overall. Fantasy team is fucking dying out there. David Montgomery went out of I think he was out in the first quarter.
Yeah, and Khalil Herbert was running the ball tough. He was impressive, to be honest.
I already put a waiver wire order in for him, so I'm sure at 0-3 I'll be able to get him.
Yeah, probably. I would assume so.
I was shocked no one had him before last week. He's been doing pretty good.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
He's looked really good.
He got more touches than a lot of the other, and then Montgomery a lot too in other games. So
I think he had more touches than Montgomery in the first game. I don't know about. I think Montgomery had more last game, but.
Oh, it wasn't touches. I remember because they asked Eberflus about it. Herbert just had better, more efficient runs, and his answer he was yeah, the offensive line just happened to do better every time Herbert was running the ball instead of Monty.
Just happened to.
I mean, and it might be true, but
yeah,
I don't know. Weird. What else? This other game too, I was upset with. Lions Vikings. You fuck the Vikings.
Oh, dude, the Lions are gonna lion. The Lions are just gonna lion.
Fuck Kirk Cousins.
You like that?
What? No. Fuck the Vikings. That's bullshit. I'm so mad about that game, and it may have been because I had also bet we did a touchdown score parlay this week again, and Shane had Amon-Ra St. Brown, and it was the last one we needed for the first slate to like make it through to the next one.
Oh no!
And he had that long catch and run, and was literally at the 1 yard line, and he just didn't get it. And I don't know. Just fuck Kirk Cousins. I hate Kirk Cousins. I feel like Justin Jefferson has been acting like a bitch the past 2 weeks. Like he's just bitching about every time someone's near him and he like misses the catch. I don't know. I think the Vikings are just annoying. Did you get it?
Is it closing? Is it closing? I got it!
Woo! Let's go!
Greg Allen game worn jersey because he's the same size as me, so I was really trying to get this one.
Oh wait, I thought you were doing Roberto Clemente.
They're game worn by the players, so they're all number 21, and none of them have names on the back. So like, it didn't really matter who you got as long as they were
It's true.
Close to your size. And I was looking up how to get Sharpie out of jerseys.
Just throw it through the wash 1,000 times. No, you bitch!
Hell yeah, sweet.
Oh my god. This is what's happening again. We just everything goes wrong in the second slate of games. All right, anyway.
Sweet. That was awesome. So I one of these retails for like I think it's like 350 after tax. This is 400. Wow. Not bad at all. Not a bad increase at all.
No, not really. Especially in an auction. Not
bad.
And
it's the black cursive Pittsburgh on the front of it.
Ooh.
Oh, dude, I've been wanting one of these so bad.
Speaking of jerseys, during this watching this Eagles game, I was looking all over to find Kelly Green, Devontae Smith jerseys because he had himself a day. Let me read you some stats.
Dude, that one fucking catch he had to go down into like the 10-yard line or something.
And then the touchdown catch right after.
Yeah,
the touchdown catch right after was mean too.
Oh my
Let's see. Devontae Smith, 8 receptions, 169 yards, 1 touchdown.
Hell yes.
I have to admit, the one catch was probably not a catch, but we got the playoffs, so doesn't matter.
That's what they need to do is get him incorporated like that, and they look pretty damn good.
It's like Slay said. We got skinny Batman, we got swole Batman, and we got fast Batman. No Robins. We got lots of Batmans. And then Jalen Hurts, we got quad Batman. Because he's just, every game, they're just showing him squatting 700 pounds.
Quad Batman. That's hilarious.
And again, I'm still taking every game with a grain of salt because we kind of let our foot off the pedal at the end. I feel like we should have just, stomped into the ground. You could definitely tell the defense had some grudges to, settle with Carson Wentz after they sacked him 4 times in the first quarter alone.
Oh, yeah.
One of them being a strip sack. So
that's why the Eagles defense went off today. Hell yeah.
The defense, again, 3 teams the first game, the defense wasn't there. But the past 2, I feel good as an Eagles fan. Feel good. Jalen Hurts, suddenly is, just able to put the ball on a dime anywhere he wants. He is the receivers are open all over the place. It's reminded me of 2017, and I'm not ready to be like, all right. After the Cardinals game is when I'm really gonna be like I'm all in. But after the Cardinals game is when I'm gonna be like, okay, we are legit.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. That'll be fucking awesome.
And the Packers, although the Packers offense looks.
I mean, like you said earlier, the Jaguars are looking pretty good right now. So, and they're playing the Eagles next week.
Yeah.
Let's see. We'll see what happens.
We'll shut that shit down real quick. We'll shut that shit down real quick.
Oh, T-Law, no way, Law.
No, not happening. Sorry.
The Patriots are going to be at the Packers next week.
Oh,
the Packers have been looking a lot better than the first week, that's for sure.
Yeah, they look good so far today. They're actually getting the receivers involved, so.
Yeah, Aaron Jones had a crazy game against the Bears last week.
Yeah, and he just fucking fumbled on the 1 yard line just now.
No.
That's why I went like this earlier, and I said, "You got to be kidding me." Yeah, bullshit.
Oh, the Thursday night game is Dolphins at the Bengals. Ugh.
Ooh, that's fun.
For the Dolphins.
Oh, true. I think they might be wearing the White Tiger uniforms for that game.
Ooh.
They might.
Maybe they're at home, so I don't know.
If we get the White Tiger uniforms against the full teal Dolphins, what a uniform game.
I would watch every second of it, and I will end up watching some of it anyway, I'm sure.
I love that teal. It's just so nice. It's just nice and bright. Makes you happy. You're like, man, I wish I was in Miami.
Who was it today? The Titans. The Titans like blue looked really good today for some reason, like just in particular. It wasn't any different than their regular home jerseys.
Yeah. I saw a clip of their jerseys from I think it was maybe 4 years ago before they changed them. And I was like, wow, those used to be really fucking ugly. Why did we let that go? Like, it was like an old clip of Mariota on the fucking Chiefs, and he's just like, it doesn't even make sense. It looks so dumb. Oh, there you go. Did you say you have DK?
No, I said Naka had DK.
Oh, well, DK just scored. Fuck you, Naka.
Fuck you, Naka. Yeah, I have Debo and Russell Wilson tonight.
Yeah. You know what? I'm being too mellow about this Eagles win. Fuck you, Carson Wentz, and you and your bullshit, and everyone bringing out all these stats of, oh, look, he had this many touchdowns and this many interceptions last year and stuff and that. No, do you watch the games? Carson Wentz is a fucking bum. He sucks. I don't care. He can show flashes of all those times that he was so great the year we won the Super Bowl, but he's still gonna Carson Wentz. He's still going to run 18 yards backwards and have no fucking chance of getting the ball to a receiver. He's going to fumble the ball. He's going to throw an interception, and they're going to be the most ridiculous fumbles and interceptions you've ever seen. Carson Wentz is going to Carson Wentz, and fuck anyone that says otherwise. Corey, I don't know why you still hold on to why that Carson Wentz is good, because you every time in the group message where I'm talking to you, you're like, dude, Carson Wentz is still good. No, the fuck he's not. Fuck your stats. Watch the game. Use your eyeballs. Carson Wentz is a ginger-ass bum who's a pussy and was scared shitless to play the fucking Philadelphia Eagles in Washington, and he's going to be sick or something when he comes back to Philly because he's not ready for that. And at one point today, the Eagles had 330-some passing yards, and the Commanders had -1. So fuck anyone. And Dan Orlovsky, fuck you too. Dan Orlovsky can make anyone. Dan Orlovsky can make any quarterback in the fucking world. He just decides randomly to just stand some quarterback all of a sudden. He did it with Baker Mayfield this past week. He's like, he can find anything possible to give quarterbacks every goddamn excuse that why they're sucking. And this one kind of made sense with Baker, but he's like breaking down how Baker is basically the Panthers are telling them every time what the play is. If Christian McCaffrey is a yard behind, it's a run or an RPO. If he's hip to hip, it's a pass. You still got to fucking execute, too. Dan Orlovsky, stop giving these fuckers excuses. You need to execute. Fuck you, Carson Wentz.
Fuck you, Carson Wentz. Fuck you, Dan Orlovsky.
I should have been way more up for this game than I was. I watched, and I was just like, this is cool. We won. No, I should have been screaming. I should have been screaming at the TV, flipping Carson Wentz off at the TV, and saying, you fucking cunt, I hate you. Go shave your ginger pubes and shoot some ducks. No one wants you in the NFL anymore. John was ready to kill himself today.
Oh, I bet.
He's awful. I'm done anyone saying Carson Wentz is like even good. No. He's gonna put you in a he'll get garbage time stats. He's one of the kings of garbage time stats now.
Garbage time touchdown.
We didn't let him get it today. Yeah, he got the one touchdown. Sure, whatever. No, he'll put like garbage time up and like look at like 3 touchdowns and all this shit. What is the fuck is going on in this Green Bay game? I'm so up now. I'm gonna be hyped for the rest of these games.
Let's go. That was the goal. Hell yeah. Anything else you want to go off on?
No, I'm just sick of people standing Carson Wentz. He's not good. You know, we dealt with him in Philly. We were ready. We said, you know, we won the Super Bowl. It was awesome, but we wanted to stick with him. People were like, put Foles in. We're like, no, Carson Wentz is the future. Why would we put Foles in or sign Foles and get rid of Wentz? We drafted Wentz. We traded up for him. We signed him. We stuck with him. He shows us these like flares of, oh my God, it's the Carson Wentz we knew and loved. And then we're blaming the receivers. We're blaming other people. He has Jahad Dotson, Terry McLaurin, Curtis Samuel, and Antonio Gibson. He's got all the weapons he could have ever wanted there. Sure, he didn't have quite as many in Indy, but still he had Jonathan Taylor to take away some of the fucking pressure of all that. And no, you still can't do dick when it comes to playing a real fucking team. You lost to the Jaguars last week. Fuck you. No, they beat the Jaguars.
By the Jaguars.
They beat the Jaguars, but lost to.
Wait, no, the Jaguars won, didn't they?
No, they played the Jaguars week 1 and beat them, and they lost to the Lions last week. The Lions got their first win. It was the first time the Lions had been a favorite in like years. They were -1.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
He's not good. And you know what? Also, Dan Snyder, sell the team. All right, you're going to be a DC team. You need to get rid of this awful field. Soldier Field and FedEx Field should just be blown up. You should just nuke it. Just put it in a bubble and nuke it.
2 worst stadiums in the NFL.
Awful.
Field-wise, at least.
That's why I was most worried about this game. I wasn't worried about losing this game at all. I knew we were going to win. I was worried about winning this game and then like Hurts blows his ACL on the fucking scratch-ass turf that they have there. I'm surprised Carson Wentz hasn't gotten hurt this year. Last year he sprained both ankles in a game. How do you sprain 2 ankles? How do you sprain 2 ankles? Carson Wentz is just a ginger Jameis Winston, and his turnovers are that much funnier. I think I'm done. I think I got it all out.
All right. Awesome. So I think that pretty much wraps it up for this week's episode of Hoagies and Pierogis. Thank you all for listening. You have anything to add, RJ?
Carson Wentz can suck a fat cock. That's it.
Munch, 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 munch.